This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Today, the championship in the Big Ten Conference is on the line. It's the USC Trojans against the Oregon Ducks. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. His message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Gonna run it. It's Miller. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Mayava. Here comes the pressure. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. And it's a comeback route. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship. And he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning.
He's got space. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. The back's got it. Makes a nice move there. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, now we're playing some defense here. That's teaching tape stuff right there. You're blitzing this offense, and look at the stick in the backfield. You got to put that on a tape and send it around to everybody in the country. This is exactly how you tackle.
First real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Finds his man. It's Williams. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. It's the sophomore defensive tackle. Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Seventh play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a 3rd down. To throw, it's Mayava. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That is a good completion from this quarterback. In this part of the field, everything is reduced down and restricted. The lanes are tighter, the windows are smaller, and they're able to get this conversion and create a 1st and goal. That's a really good job by this offense.
First and goal, handoff. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3.
Chris, what do you hear me say all the time in these red zone situations, and more specifically in goal-to-go situations? Don't put the ball in harm's way. It's touchdown, check down, and if the check down's not there, take it yourself. Get what you can get. As a quarterback, you've got to manage the game, and this is a great example of managing this goal-to-go situation.
Big moment here early in this conference championship game. It's 3rd down and goal. A chance to grab momentum. Send the back in motion. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of this conference championship. With the catch, it's Stewart. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now. We pick up 4 on first. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Across the 30. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They go with a direct snap. He shreds the tackle. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. A deep shot to the right. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field, but if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. It's USC on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in! Touchdown, Oregon!
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Runs into the teeth of that defense. Picks up just a couple yards.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Mayava. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Looking for a gap, it's Davison. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Important second down play coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Makes a quick grab. Powering through. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Solid gain in the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. Just the one timeout remaining now in the half. Not the way you want to start a series. Backed up by the holding call. It's going to be second and long. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. It's Moore. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
That's a solid tackle by this defense, just short of the marker, but inside of 2 yards, I think you're going to go for this if you're the offense. I would certainly be aggressive here on 4th down.
Down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
What a tremendous job by this quarterback staying patient on 4th down. Chris, trust me, your clock can get very quick on 4th down as a quarterback, and here he's able to go through his entire progression and get to the running back. That's a check down. Let the running back run, and he's able to create a 1st down.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Hill. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, finally, this defense is able to present some pressure on the quarterback. This quarterback has been so good all day long. He's been eating them up from the pocket, and they have not been able to get pressure on him. Now they finally get somebody near him, contact him as he throws, and lo and behold, what is it? An incompletion.
Second down play coming up. Delayed handoff. He's got a crease. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that second level, and here they're just not able to react and get back into those run fits.
And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Moore. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They couldn't stop him there. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Heading to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the third quarter, Joe. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first down, it's play action. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. So it's second down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Really good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver on this slant route. And anytime you throw an in-breaking route, you got to frame them up. The ball has got to hit the body of the wide receiver.
Back to pass. It's Mayava. Finds his target. They stop him, but it's a first down. Timeout taken by the Trojans. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Miller. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Trojans looking to run some tempo here. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Miller. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Now the Trojans will spend their third and final timeout of the half. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
It's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
The Ducks with first and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Trojans. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play. And the ball to the ground. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Chris, I can attest to this. As a quarterback, sometimes you're just trying to get out of bounds as quickly as you possibly can, and because of that, you're not thinking about ball security. Here, the ball pops loose, but lucky for him, it just goes out of bounds. They'll test the right side here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
The shotgun running play call. And that run produces a decent gain. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. To the air, it's Mayava. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a deflating play for this defense. You've got them right where you want them. It is fourth and forever, and they still are able to get the conversion. This defense has got to do a better job, whether it's pressuring the quarterback, defending better down the field in coverage. They've got to get themselves off the field.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll spend the timeout here. The play clock was winding down. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go.
Coaches preach to us, Chris, every week that they want their defense to play fast and they want their defense to play physical. And here, this is a great example of that. There's contact on the quarterback when he's making the throw, making life difficult on him in the pocket. He makes a good throw, but guess what? Wide receiver contacted right at the catch point. This type of physical play is exactly what they've been talking about.
Incompletion makes it second down. Pass not complete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Pretty aggressive play call and decision by the quarterback there. Rather than try to just create a short yardage, fourth down situation, they try to get all of this and go to the end zone. Now the decision is going to be on the head coach. Does he try to take this field goal opportunity or keep his offense on the field? It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. He keeps it. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
These plays don't look wildly successful, but I tell you, they make a big impact. Getting the ball to the wide receiver in a non-traditional way here in the run game. Chris, it forces the defense to have to think about just another element of stopping this offense, and that creates indecision, and that creates plays later in the game that you can really hit them with. So a nice job here on this run. Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways here in the run game. I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
Important third down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Off target and incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
The Ducks will have to kick this away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And following the punt return, we have an injured player down on the field. It's their sophomore wide receiver who's hurt. Holly will have some information as soon as we can. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. On the ground, it's Miller. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Third down after that running play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
The Trojans will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And here's the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Handoff running right. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a nice game, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this secondary.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Davison. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the third quarter to an end. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a design run. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back. It's Moore. Running back has it on a screen now. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Now the pass rush gets home.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Now we have a timeout call by USC. That's their second. They've got one more timeout to use now. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. To throw, it's Moore. Coming after him. Escapes the pocket. Crosses the 35. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Man, so many defensive backs on the field here for this defense. Dime coverage, which presents a light front and pass rush, and it creates the illusion, Chris, that you can run as a quarterback. But the problem is, look at all the eyes in the backfield. All these players in the secondary, they're ready for this quarterback as soon as he breaks contain, and they're ready to pursue and make the tackle.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one's straight down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To the air, it's Mayava. Short connection to the tight end here. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Bowman. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
Time running down. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. He's running out of time here. catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on fourth down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Chris, this is a tough situation for a quarterback. Defense is in dime defense, which means that there's 2 extra defensive backs on the field. It means that there's tight windows down the field. I would always look towards the sideline or those checkdowns, the backs out of the backfield over the middle. A lot of times you can gain some yardage just dumping it off short.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looking to throw it again. And that one's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Oregon.
They are so good in this scenario when the offense has to get just a little bit more aggressive. You see this defense take advantage. What an incredible job stepping in front of this pass, taking it back for 6. Now they've got the 2-possession lead in this ball game. Again, just squeezing like a boa constrictor. Once they get just a sliver of daylight, they take advantage.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. Nice grab. It's Miller. Look out, he's got space ahead. Was out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Backing up an undefeated regular season with a conference championship. You know the old saying, just control what you can control. This team, Joel, has done all that they can do. They have to wait and see where the committee places them now.
I would anticipate it's one of those top 4 seeds.